I had to change the original beginning of my video for reasons that I'm showing you guys right now. So it's different, but I had to do a quick job. So it is what it is.
This is a big stream for me. Quite possibly, this may be my last console stream. You'll still see me around. You'll still see me gaming. It may look pretty similar, but it's just me trying to warn you guys about shit.
I quit!
I prayed for this and it happened.
They're broken. Ladies and gentlemen, the PlayStation community has completely given up. They're broken. As you guys saw, JaytechTv said he's done. You might see him around. He's going to be playing some games, but he's done. He can no longer console war. He can't do it anymore. These guys are completely broken. I know it must be difficult for these guys because when they made so much fun of Xbox, when they bragged about console sales, when they bragged about the lack of Xbox console sales, and all of that shit doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because PlayStation is doing some of the same things that Xbox is doing. This job listing has broken these PlayStation fanboys. I've been doing content for 4 or 5 straight days regarding this job listing. And I'm going to tell you guys, every day there's some more content. There's some more content. I recently saw PlayStation fanboys going after one of the beloved PlayStation fanboys in the community because he's calling out hypocrisy. I've seen so many things these last few days. The PlayStation community is broken. We've seen guys like Tim Dog disappear, hasn't been around for days. We've seen guys like Crap Gamer, hasn't been around for days, hasn't done any content for days. What the hell is going on? I put out a tweet the other day where I said I'm convinced that some of these PlayStation fanboys would prefer PlayStation to completely shut down instead of going third party. LOL. Yes, I am completely right. For these guys to be quitting on their favorite brand that they love so damn much just because they're putting games in other places. These guys are frauds. Are these guys real gamers? I am totally convinced they would rather PlayStation completely shut down instead of put their games on Xbox. Not Nintendo. I don't think they give a shit about PlayStation putting their games on Nintendo. It's about Xbox. This is like those toxic relationships. You ever watch one of those true crime documentaries, or you're watching the evening news and you hear an horrible story about, this guy telling his girlfriend, if I can't have you, no one will. That's how these PlayStation fanboys are. If we can't have the exclusive games to ourselves anymore, we don't want you anymore. I'm letting you go. That's insane to me. That's what these PlayStation guys are broken, bro. And JTech isn't the only guy. There's another guy that's broken also.
We need to go further. Every game that is on PC needs to be delisted from PC. Maybe not for Helldivers 2 because those customers bought a live service game, so that's perfectly fine. But every game that's ever been released on PC single player needs to be delisted from Steam. Delisted from all PC storefronts. If you have it, you get to keep it. Fantastic. But no more games going to PC. No more games going to Xbox or Nintendo. Then Lego Horizon needs to be delisted from the Nintendo store. PlayStation must get back to having true exclusive. We need to go.
Like I said, man, you heard what Emmanuel just said. He want them to get rid of their games on PC. He want them to delist their games from PC. PlayStation needs this. They need the extra revenue because with 80 million consoles sold, not enough games are being sold, especially PlayStation first-party games. Why did PlayStation try to start 12 live service games at once? 12 live service games simultaneously. because they wanted some of that live service game money to themselves. They're the most popular console. Casuals are buying the PS5 to play Fortnite and Roblox and shit. When you have 53% of your revenue being 10 games, and none of those games are PlayStation realized we want our own live service games. And guess what? That has failed. They canceled 10 of them. So now PlayStation need more revenue coming because they drop games and the games don't sell that well. Game of the year, Astrobot, only sold 1.5 million. Think about the percentage. We have 80 million consoles and the game of the year 2024 sells 1.5 million. That's not enough. That's not enough anymore. Nobody's buying games. You guys say Xbox gamers, they're conditioned to want shit like Xbox Game Pass, but nobody's really buying games over there. Well, PlayStation must think enough people will buy Helldivers too because they damn sure is putting the games over there. But all of this is happening because PlayStation guys are broken. The meltdowns are insane. PlayStation is doing what they're doing as a business, trying to succeed. Trying to make sure their business doesn't crumble. Trying to please shareholders. That's what PlayStation is doing. They're seeing the money Xbox is making off of their platform. But you guys are quitting on PlayStation. You guys are quitting because they're not doing what you want them to do. This is crazy to me, man. When Xbox went multi-platform, yes, a lot of us, we were upset about it. But I am a real Xbox fan that loves to play video games, that loves the Xbox ecosystem, that loves Game Pass. I wasn't going anywhere. I was disgruntled for a couple of weeks. Hell, I'm okay now. Especially after you see PlayStation is going to do some of the same shit. Xbox guys went through this. We went through this last year, PlayStation guys making fun of us. There was a few Xbox guys that quit and went to the PlayStation side. Cool. See you later, bitch. But now we're having some of the big ponies in the community saying I'm quitting because PlayStation doesn't believe in exclusives anymore. This is the market. PlayStation is doing this because they have to, bro. What's wrong with these guys? It's about money. If something is not making enough money, you pivot. I did not graduate college with a business degree, but I'm smart enough to know if something isn't working, you have to pivot and do something different. Spending $300 million on games and the game selling 6-7 million is not working anymore. Oh my God, man. It is bad out here. It's bad, bro. But look, JayTech and M wasn't the only ones to say they're done with PlayStation if this shit happens. This guy named Simone says, if true, I'll never buy a PlayStation again. I'll just stick to my PC and at that point focus on Nintendo. I still can't believe that they don't understand something as basic as exclusives are what sell a system and not his specs. Yeah, Simone is, yeah. I don't think they just don't understand. Exclusives don't mean what they used to mean, bro. This is not the PS2 generation anymore. They don't mean what they used to mean. People are buying consoles for Fortnite, not God of War anymore. They're buying it for Madden, 2K, Call of Duty. They're not buying the consoles for Ratchet and Clank. I guess they don't get it, man. Emery says, seeing them throw everything away for a quick buck is a shame. This guy's telling a business, yeah, don't focus on making money, just please us. That's pretty much what this guy said. Grow up. Zubitech, he said, call me a fanboy, whatever. No PlayStation IP should be on Xbox, period. If they want to erode their loyal fan base, let them. I can't accept that story. I'm sorry. I can't accept that. Sorry. Keep up the great work, bro. I don't know who the hell he was talking to, but Zubitech is down bad right now. He's down bad. a lot of the PlayStation community there is really down bad right now, and I don't know what to say. I know what to do. I'll laugh. Look, I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to just stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.